need to push that B button
I
too.
pressed it.
Push that B button too, Ash, when you get the chance to mark these clips. When
Okay.
we do a
I'm gonna
topic.
try
Yo,
my.
what's the
I'm
deal?
definitely trying my
Good
best.
morning, you guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Ooh.
Oh shit. Okay. All right, we working.
You
All right.
expensive, you know that?
All right, my bad, yo. I have to make
Goodness.
sure the sound bar is working. First off, happy holidays to everybody. I'm probably gonna say it again for all you guys that's getting up on the West Coast, East Coast. Happy holidays. Hopefully, you guys had a Merry Christmas. If you guys don't celebrate Christmas, happy holidays to everybody else, because I know some of y'all don't. So it's a happy holidays to everybody right now. As you see, we're getting on. We're going to let more of you guys trickle in. Ray, what's the deal, dog? What time is it over there, bro?
It is 12:02. I'm a day ahead of y'all now, man.
That's nuts.
Yeah, man. You know, what is
It's the 27th out there in China.
27th, man? I can let you know what your future looking like, bro. What y'all need? What you need? Friday is gonna be nice. It's gonna be a good Friday for y'all out there in LA, though. I heard.
You're gonna let us know how 2026 is like before we even touch down in there.
Oh, that's crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna be January 2nd by the time y'all over there celebrating still.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but we good. We got the VPN. We got the VPN working. I'm on the road. We good.
The energy is great over there, right?
Solid. I gotta hold it down for my boy Norris, man. He's on his way to get his 8th or 9th win. So
man, at this point,
like Coach Norris is feeling good right now, dog. I want to know what happens when they have a bad loss, if he's gonna take the JJ Redick approach or not, dog.
Norris gonna blame it. He gonna blame it on the girls, man.
Oh no, fact. Hey, he gonna do that. Practice is gonna be real uncomfortable on Saturday.
For sure.
Hey, but you know what time it is, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. If Norris comes in, he'll be here. If not, but you guys know what time it is. It's time for y'all to. It's time for y'all to.
There we go. You found it again. There you go.
I know. We had them.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
We are back.
It's Friday. It is Friday. Time for y'all to get up. If you're on the West Coast, get to Starbucks. Get some tea. If you thirsty, get some water too. Get some water. Yeah.
I do need some water.
If you're on the East Coast, I hope you're awake. I hope you guys had a great day. I hope you guys had a great holiday. Happy holidays to the rest of you guys. As you see, the grind does not stop. I got my 3 amigos with me today too as well. On Ray McCallum. I don't want to go away from all the people international worldwide too listening. Ray McCallum is currently playing internationally in China. They are a day ahead of us right now. Ray, tell them one more time. What time is it over there, Ray?
It's 12:04 now. Early Saturday morning, man. Yes, sir.
The work does not stop. We do not sleep. We keep grinding.
Yes, sir.
What did you do for Christmas?
We got some great topics to talk about today. I wasn't missing this one.
I know.
Here we go.
I wasn't missing this one.
Before we get to the topics, what did you do for Christmas?
For Christmas, let's see. Ooh, I was in the gym. We had practice.
Oh.
Yeah, we had practice. And then they took us out we had a little team dinner. You know what I'm saying? We got some spaghetti and steak and French fries and some orange juice.
Y'all nice over there.
They took us to the westernized spot. You know what I mean? The owner took us out, so it was solid. It was solid. So we had a good little day. They had pizza, they had everything. Anything American, they just threw it out there for us. So it was solid. And so still going. Been on the road for 6 days.
6 days.
Christmas in the hotel Dolo.
Oh.
Yeah, it's all good though. It's part of the grind. Like Jordan said, the grind don't stop.
They celebrate Christmas out there too, right? Or no?
Like in the main cities, you know what I mean? Like, in in the main cities like Shanghai, Beijing, where it's a little bit more international. But Christmas is not really like a holiday. Their big thing is that Chinese New Year is coming up in a couple weeks, so that's their thing. Sure,
Mike
it's the year of the
Jones.
horse.
Mike Jones. My album. Who is Mike Jones coming soon? Who Mike Jones? What up, dog? What's up? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Real
How
quick.
was y'all's Christmas, by the way, man?
It was good. I got an air fryer.
Oh, okay. There you go. You know how to work it though?
Yes. That's how I know I'm really adulting when I got geeked over an air fryer. I was hyped.
Yeah. You growing up, Ashten. That's big time.
Now I don't owe her on the bet no more too as well, because she wanted to get my air fryer for a month. I'm like, what kind of bet is that? You get 15 sit-ups and you want my air fryer for a month? Like, come on, bro. That's wild.
The air fryer is it. I think I've had like 3 or 4. I just got my parents one for Christmas too, and I know
hey, bro.
They got the good one. You got both. You can see it's clear. You got 2 sides. You can cook the chicken. You can cook the fish at the same time. Yeah, air fryer is a game changer.
It's a game changer for sure.
Guys, we're gonna get to the topics. I promise you guys. But on the air fryer, I'm not a cooker. I've never been, even in my time overseas. If I would have had the air fryer with me overseas, bro, I would have did damage. I would have been like, LMA, you can do damage. You can do damage. Doing damage with that, to be honest with you.
My last 3 or 4 years, it's been crazy, bro. It's been crazy.
Really?
I be chefing up. All you gotta do is throw it in there, season it up a little bit, and you good to go.
Listen, we're about to have a segment on here called "Who's Frying," sponsored by an air fryer company.
Nah, for real, you got to, for sure.
Oh my gosh.
Let's get into it. Swish said, when you dropping the mock draft, bruh. I'm not dropping no mock draft right now, guys. I'm like
you got all the intel.
I got no.
You the new draft. You about to be the new Draft Express. Let's put some respect on your name.
Facts. Maybe you should do like a subscription only and then have the mock draft from there. You get what I'm saying?
I'm not doing the mock
draft. They gotta pay up.
I'm
Mike
doing the
Jones, would you do a subscription model to get the intel? Then we're cooking. Then we're actually frying with the air fryer. Then we could talk.
I'm doing it. I'm giving y'all the Magic Johnson. I'm not gonna beat it. Remember when he just did the press conference? No, I'm good. But let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it.
Don't worry, Mike Jones. I got you.
I'm Jordan Richard. I got my co-host Ray Mack. We get into the cheese like a Big Mac. Ray McCallum's in the building, live from China. Ni hao. Ni hao.
Ni hao. Ni hao.
Ni hao. Now we get to Ashten. She got the Christmas tree in the back. We call her Ashten because she's giving out gifts like Santa. Ashten is in the building.
Clock in.
And me once again, Jordan Richard. I'm on the away team right now. But
shut up.
Before we get into the first topic, I have a question for you. So in Europe, there was something I just seen too, by the way, too, Ray. I want you to talk about just recently, Cameron Payne just signed to go play in Europe for Partizan in Serbia. He said something that was very key to me because, Ray, you had your transition from the NBA to Europe too as well. Want to talk to you about this situation because I forgot about it and I didn't even think about it until he said it. The rule changes from NBA to Europe, right? So he said in the press conference, he said, 5 minutes ago, I found out that the players cannot call a timeout. And I forgot all about that, bro. And I saw
major
from the European guys over there, and they were like, how do you not know that? I'm like, bro, I honestly forgot about that, bro, to be honest.
Right.
About that rule, by the way.
Yeah.
And it's about your first time finding out about that too.
Nah, for sure. I mean, there's so many different rules that are so different. Definitely with the timeout, that's something I had to learn too. Normally in NBA, college, even high school, you can call a timeout. You know, if you're getting trapped, you're falling out of bounds. That's like the standard. Like if you're a solid guard, you know, good IQ, you're gonna call a timeout before you go out of bounds. But yeah, you can't call it timeouts at all as a player. It has to come from your coach. And it has to be like after, you know, like for example, a team scores, then the coach can call a timeout. It has to be, or a dead ball. Like you can't just automatically call a timeout. It has to come from your coach, which is definitely um, a different and a major transition from a guard, because a lot of times guards will call a timeout. So guard would just come down in front of the bench and call a timeout. You just don't have that luxury of doing that overseas. Another major thing too is hitting the ball off the rim that you know you can't do, and you can dunk or tip the ball back in off the rim. You know what I mean? Like
Man,
which is major.
I lost like 3 games because of that tip out rule. Like off the
Yeah, or free throw,
and
yeah, knock it right off the rim.
On the rim, I might just slap it off. I'll be sick.
Yeah. So, and I think he said something maybe also about like unsportsmanlike fouls as well.
Yeah,
I don't
you
know if
get
he
2,
said
you
something
get
like
kicked
that.
out. You get 2
After
you get
2,
again.
yeah. Which like they changed the rule on that. You know, if a guy's coming at you, you used to be able to stop the ball. Now you have to like be on his side and clearly be going for the ball. Like it definitely is a transition. And somebody like obviously I saw the comments too. They don't realize that on this other side of the world we play a little different. And then I mean we don't really take fouls also either, which is a bit major part of European basketball. But I'm excited to see campaign out there in Partizan, man. The team's struggling a little bit. They just got a new coach. They got the crazy fans. I know Cam is hungry and looking for an opportunity to go out there and thrive. So seeing him in the Euro League, I think it'll be special for him for sure, and wish him, you know, all the best of luck.
We're gonna add Norris in here. You know, he'll show his face when he's doing his hair. He don't got the flat top anymore, so I would think that he just does a quick brush and that's it. But we'll wait for Norris.
Shout out.
But
shout out to Balling Out Loud podcast, by the way, on TikTok. Thank you for the heart me's on there.
Appreciate it.
What's going on?
Where are you? You sound like you're in the car.
Norris, you going to get that 9th win? You going to get that 8th or 9th win?
Yes, sir. Tomorrow we got another one tomorrow, so we got to prepare today. Preparation.
Preparation.
Get them right, bro.
Yes, Norris, real quick. So before you came in here, I just asked about it. So in Europe, you know, Campaign just signed to go play in Partizan. You know, played in the NBA for a long time. He brought up that you can't call a timeout, and he didn't know that you can't call a timeout. The players can't call a timeout. Do you remember your first time learning that too? Because the European guys were going crazy on that side about it. I'm like, we don't do that out here in America. From like Ray said, from high school, college down, players can call timeouts.
Yeah, I remember when that first happened. I never did it before, but I almost did it. And the ref came to me and told me he knew I was coming straight from the NBA. He said, not out here. He said, don't do that no more. He said, I act like I didn't see it. He said, but don't do that. Only the coaches can call timeout.
Because it's like
the players.
You breaking up a little bit.
Like how they doing it.
You breaking up some, bro.
Norris got Nextel.
His VPN, he need a VPN right now. It ain't working.
Oh no!
Now, what's crazy about it though is like the time as a guard you're gonna call a timeout is when you get like trapped, you get double teamed, and that's how they guard you in Europe, right? Like they picking you up full court, you dribble, you turn your back, you spin, you run into traffic, you see the ref right there, you might be getting trapped on the baseline. The first thing you want to do is call a timeout. Nah, you can't do it. You know,
third defender, no joke.
Yeah, you feel me?
Yes.
They'll have you out there looking crazy, that's for sure.
Do you ever just look at the coach like, help me?
Ain't nothing he can do because he can't call it at that time. It has to be like after a made basket or like after like a stop possession. It's crazy. And
they trying to make
ahead of time.
They making basketball like soccer out there now. They want it to be this is their version of free flowing basketball in Europe.
Yeah, they changing the rules.
Dang, I didn't know that. And apparently a lot of people didn't know that.
Norris, I'm glad you on. I'm glad you just pulled up, dog, because we got to talk about this young duo. Well, not this young, but we got to
Hold
talk
on,
about
don't
this
start it.
duo
Don't
down there in
start it. Don't
Denver.
start it yet. Hold on. So start.
Oh,
Okay.
Hey,
my bad, Jay.
Ashton gotta bring.
hey, talk to me.
You gonna get it started? Hold on, Ashton, bring us to it. But Gerard Mercer said, "Should sports be played on Christmas?" I'm gonna give you a quick story. Yes, it should be played on Christmas. Number one, not everybody celebrates Christmas, even though we do. I celebrate Christmas over here, but I played in Israel. Never forget. In Israel, in a lot of spots down there, and unless you're like in Nazareth, some other spots, they don't celebrate Christmas. So I was having a fit at practice. I'm like, I can't believe y'all. We practicing on Christmas. Da, 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 da. And they just thought it was hilarious, bro. They were like, bro, we don't do that over here. If you want to do that, you can go to Bethlehem or somewhere. And they just thought it was hilarious. So not everybody celebrates Christmas, bro. So that's the thought process on that, bro. To be honest.
Yeah. I think people should play on Christmas because it brings people together, regardless of the holiday. If you celebrate it or not, it brings people together. It's an entertainment thing. It's something to do. I played in Israel. Israel, obviously that's the Jewish community. So I think it's called Hanukkah out there. So
Yeah.
they got 8 days of it, I think. So yeah, I understand that what he's saying. I definitely believe we should have sporting events on Christmas. That's just it's a way to bring people together during this time of year. That's all.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, as an athlete, though, we the ones that have to sacrifice and sometimes have to do the work on Christmas. But hey, that's all right, though.
Man.
YVN said the main event did not disappoint. What do you mean by that? What's the main event, bro? Let us know what your main event is.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
What main event are you referring to, my boy?
What do you mean by that?
He was talking about them boys out west.
What do you mean?
Here we go.
I heard Norris in the back.
Bring us to our first topic.
Are you talking about? Is he talking about BTA? Is he talking about Southwest Texas BTA?
Oh,
here we go.
Not yet. Unless do we want to jump there? Oh no. He's saying T-Wolves versus Nuggets. Hey man, we're gonna talk about it right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We're getting into it right now. All right. So the The Timberwolves 142 to 138. Jokic had 56 points, 16 rebounds, 15 assists, shooting 15 for 21 from field, 4 for 6 from 3. And had 22 free throws. Murray also had 35 points, 10 assists, and was 9 for 18 for 3. What the heck is going on with them? Adam Silver probably made that phone call last night like, look, boys, you guys might have to chill out. They're about to catch on to y'all. So do you guys, what was that like when you guys were watching it? That was insane.
Well, first, I have to ask, is Jamal Murray and Jokic, is that the best duo right now in the league?
Yes.
Thank you.
When they healthy, they've been the best. When they was healthy, they won the championship. Last year they won healthy. They went 7 games with OKC. They've been the best duo for the last 3-4 years.
I'm right there with you. I don't think we see another team that's got a point guard and a big man like that.
We got a note from Mike Jones. Who do you think,
Mike Jones? Mike Jones.
Yeah, who's Mike Jones think?
But go ahead, keep going.
We got Luka and Bron.
Luka and Bron ain't got no chip on their shoulder. Jamal Murray and Joker's got a chip on their belt.
There you go.
I'm glad Norris is here. I mean,
oh yeah.
I think we gotta really stop taking Jokic for granted, bro.
Bro, they better stop that.
56 and what? 16 and 15? Like,
yes.
Who's taking it for granted?
I think just the basketball world, bro. Like,
they taking Jamal Murray for granted. When he healthy, his numbers. Go look at his playoff numbers. His playoff splits be looking crazy.
Yeah, I think they take both of these two for granted, bro. Like, they think that. Well, I think Jokic makes it look so easy, bro. And I think he has these unheard of numbers that it doesn't get enough respect. I know he gets the MVPs, but it just kind of gets pushed over. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. And then with Jamal, like, it's like kind of the same. It's like nobody's
Well,
even
Jamal-
talking about the 35 and 10 because Jokic had the 56, 15, and 16. Like, he can't even get no love today. Like, so it just gets pushed over to us. Like, what we missing here?
And he don't have no All NBAs either though. That's why people don't give Jamal Murray his flowers because he don't have no All NBAs. But when it comes to playoff performances, when he healthy, he's an All NBA performer in the playoffs.
Yeah, I
on
agree
TikTok,
with
they had a question. They said, Balling Out Loud asked, okay, are we saying little big combo or just 2-star combo?
Period combo. However you want to slice it. It ain't no 2 combo better than them when they healthy.
You said, I don't care.
Yeah, break that up.
for sure. There's no other argument. I don't think from a guard and a big. I don't see that. I mean,
name any argument. Name any argument. Who you gonna put? Name
and
one.
Jordan looking at me sideways. I'm just trying to think who's the other best duo. I rock with Luka and Braun, but outside of that, like,
guys, you guys want to know my thoughts?
That's how I get. When Jordan becomes quiet, even as a little kid, when Jordan's quiet, I just know something's
he gonna say SGA and J-Dub.
Listen to my thoughts, guys. For once, you heard it first. I agree with these guys. Real quick, though. I want to say this to y'all, too, out there, guys. By the way, it's really crazy that we all did this. I feel like we all, as a collective, the basketball community, has done this, and we need to change it right now. Jamal Murray has never been an all-star. I feel like it's wild. We got to change that starting now. Let me read to you guys the numbers, too, by the way. He is shooting. He averaging 25 points, 7 assists, shooting 49 from the field, and shooting 46 from 3, 88 from free throw. Oh my God. He got to be an all-star now. He never made an all-star. No, we got to
be honest
that.
with you. I'm going to be honest, bro. It's hard. It's hard because he ain't never going to get over Steph. He ain't never going to be over D-Book. He ain't never going to be over Ant-Man or SGA. So it's hard to crack that Western Conference guard spot. It is what it is. He just got to keep doing his thing in the playoffs because he ain't never going to be over them. Well, Steph on his way out a little bit, but Steph still outperforming. Like, the West is tough. That guard spot is locked up in the West. And James Harden out there. I forgot about him. So it's hard. And Luka out there. So, it ain't that he been snubbed. It's just that the best of the best of the best is out there.
In the West. Yeah, that is very true.
But now that we had a new format, now that we have a new format, he'll get in.
He'll get in. Because he's
sure.
Canadian. He's Canadian.
Mike Jones trying to rage bait, bro. I don't know if you want to go back to when Steel Tipping came out, but I don't know what you've been watching, my boy. Yo, son, hey, yo.
Nah, he's hooping.
Yeah, he hooping, bro. He hooping, dog. He been making it.
I hope he gets the credit. I hope this year he gets the credit that he deserves. And this is all off of, I know with the technology and all the rehab now, but don't forget, he did tear his ACL a couple years ago.
Oh
man,
yeah,
people forget about that.
He was really on his way, and that kind of derailed it a little bit. But
He's been balling since the bubble. That's when his coming out party was like. Since the bubble, he been on a tear.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah,
very true.
Crazy.
Is the 56, 16, and 15 one of the craziest stat lines you've ever seen in Christmas? I think that's probably the craziest stat line I've ever seen on Christmas, being honest. This stat line. I'm not talking about performance. I'm talking about just stat line, period. Like, 56, 16, 15 is nuts.
It might be. I had to go back in my that is for sure. In recent years, for sure.
And what's crazy is
but it's overtime. Don't forget it's 3 overtime too, though.
That's true, but like for me, okay, obviously he shot the 20 whatever plus free throws, but it ain't like he gunning, bro. Like he's playing, he's just playing. Like, okay, now with the stars, now it is kind of hard for me sometimes to see like some guys they'll shoot the ball, 28, 35 times, which that's a lot of shots. I know there's more possessions, but that they're getting them up, and you could tell it's like, damn, he got a lot of them up. So you definitely gonna walk into 30, 40 points, 25 at least. But the thing about Jokic, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like we gotta stop taking for granted, bro, because I mean, he'll get you 50 on 21 shots, and then he'll get you 15 rebounds, and then he'll get you 15 assists. But it's all within the flow of the game. It's not like he just dominating the ball, not getting off the ball. Like, I mean, that's what I'm like, bro. It's like we just never seen this, bro. Like 56, 16, and 15.
That's nuts.
Come on, bro.
That's insane.
It ain't like I said, it ain't like he's out there shooting 35 shots. Like Jamal Murray, I think yesterday shot 35 times.
Oh my god.
You know what I'm saying?
We see you, dog. Hey, hold on. We got to hit the little Millie Rock. Hey, we got to hit the Millie Rock. Do it a little throwback. Appreciate you, man. He says, ex-Golden King says, if you're going for 56 points on a 4-time defensive player of the year, you deserve MVP. Oh, now you in your bag, I see, huh?
Yeah.
You in your bag.
I mean, people, first of all, he shouldn't be 4-time. He should be maybe 2, maybe 3 max. But I mean, he stay getting cooked. I mean, that ain't Rudy gets cooked a lot. So that just is what it is. He get defensive player of the year just because he get counting block numbers or counting rebound numbers. He don't never be locking nothing up. He ain't locked nothing up since he was in Utah.
All right, no one's.
Damn.
Thanks. You just went crazy on my man.
Hey, I feel like some stress.
I'm just being honest. Can we be honest or not?
Hey, keep it real. Don't hold back. Keep it real.
Can we be honest? Do people get to switch with him on purpose? People seek out the switch. I'm just watching the film. I'm watching the film. That's what the film showed. People seek out the switch to get him and then get the ISO. So I can't respect that defensive player stuff all the time when they seeking you out in the ISO to cook you like that. Like that ain't the only team that do that. So two-time is cool, but 4-time is crazy.
What should be the qualification to get defensive player of the year? What should the staple be like? What is it? Because it's some guys
should be a combination of. It should be a combination of both. It can't just be one thing. You gotta have some counting stats, obviously, but you also gotta watch film and see, are they really getting stops like that? Like, you can't be getting seeked out. The coach gotta take you out the game because they going pick and roll to ISO you and cooking you, and then they have to sub you out the game. That can't be the defensive player of the year. That just ain't. That it can't be. It can't be.
Yeah. No, I'm with you on that.
That's what it's been. And that's what it's been. I mean, it's not like it's a secret. The league knows. Like, pick and roll, get the switch until they sub them out. Like, that's common knowledge, like, around the league.
Yeah, I'm with you. I feel you on that.
On TikTok, Falling Out Loud said it should be Shaq. Shaq is the standard for defense.
Now listen. Stop rage baiting. Whoever that was, stop rage baiting. We're not gonna even address that. Stop rage baiting. Hey, Jordan.
And Shaq is my guy too. And I was trying to go there. I was like,
stop rage baiting. Stop rage. We not. Hey, don't do it, Jordan. Because if big fella if big fella hear any disrespect, we gonna have issue. We don't want no issue with big fella.
No. We don't want no problems. We don't want no problems.
Shaq is my favorite player, number one. 2, I was like, do I jump on the lily pad? Nah, I'm not jumping on the lily pad today, dog. Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. But also, got to address before we go on to the next topic. Anthony Edwards, 44 points, 4-4 Bulldog, still tipping on 4-4s, wrapped in 4-4s. Hey, and
corner pocket for OT?
The corner pocket.
Clutch ball.
OT. Low key though, I got to talk about the corner pocket. If you guys watch Anthony Edwards' workouts, before he ends, always, shout out to my guy, C. Hines, he throws the corner pocket pass, he acts like he catches it like a receiver, and he shoots that one-leg 3 in that same corner every time. But the difference between this shot is the footwork. The man was like near the block, gets pushed up. As soon as he catches it, takes this a lunge step to the deep corner, one leg gets the knee up so the defender can't get to him, sends the game to overtime. Elite.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness, Mike Jones. We're gonna get to your Spurs question in a minute.
I do have a question.
We're gonna get to your Spurs question in a minute. Go ahead.
From 1 to 10, 10 being the best, what would you rate this game on Christmas, like as a Christmas game?
That was the best game.
It was the best game out of all of them, but I think Ashton's asking in terms of like classics.
Oh, in general?
Classics, yeah. Is this going down as a classic game?
Oh, no. It's been so many. I don't know. It's been so many now. Come on.
I'm not. I don't want to discredit no games too, because then
for yesterday, it was the number one game for sure. Yeah.
I know. We had a classic game, the Heat versus Oklahoma City. KD and Brown was out there dueling. 2013.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
2012.
We'll talk about it more at the Lakers. It's a difference in eras, bro, with Christmas games. We'll talk about that when we get to the Lakers game, because
we can do that.
I was very reminded about that. But Ashton, go ahead and bring us to the next topic. I want to show one play if I can, Ash.
Absolutely. While you pull up the play, we can kind of get into it. So Thunder versus Spurs. Do we got a new rivalry on our hands? The Spurs defeat Thunder for the third time in 2 weeks. One in the NBA Cup semis, then in San Antonio on Tuesday, and now yesterday on Christmas, 117-102. D Fox led with 29 points. I believe Wemby is still a minute restriction as well, correct?
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Then Shea had 22. Spurs team averages overall were better than the Thunder. Spurs were 54% from field, 38% from three, 76% from the line, while the Thunder was 39% from field, 25% from three, and 68% from free throw. So,
I would say
this is a thing?
It's not only just a rivalry that's starting. I would say the Spurs, they got the blueprint figured out on the Thunder right now. I think they kind of got their number. I think the way that the Spurs match up with the Thunder, it's just, I mean, we've seen these guys play probably 3 times in the last 10 days.
I got something to show you, especially about this blueprint. This goes perfect into what we're going to discuss real quick.
Because they don't match up. I just feel like they just don't match up. OKC doesn't really match up well with the Thunder, and honestly, it's because of Wemby. Yeah. I mean, no team matches up well with them. But I mean,
don't say no team, because Denver matches up well with the Spurs.
Yeah, let me take that back. I know they keep trying to push this narrative of like this Chet and Wemby thing. I don't know why they keep trying to do that, but I just feel like the Thunder right now haven't figured it out yet how to guard Wemby.
Well, Chet and Wemby been going at it since they was in USA's.
Yeah,
and they both are 7 foot skinny guys. That's why people try to put them against.
They trying to create it, but I mean, what Wemby's doing right now is just on a different level. I would say,
I agree.
And I don't want to give it away, but that ain't the guy that should be trying to guard him right now. They have a solution and they have an answer, but maybe they're saving it for a later date, because I know Jordan is giving me that look because he knows what they should be doing on the defensive end, but I don't know. I feel like they're trying to save it, but right now the Spurs have.
I'm being very honest with you guys. After watching the game, I watched it back. I did a full breakdown of this game too, by the way, but I watched it. There's a lot of stuff that OKC can do to win that game, to be honest with you, that they did not do. Number one, though, Alex Caruso has to shoot better. 2 of 12 from 3, has to shoot it better. Chet has to shoot the 3. That's going to be the key in that whole series for me, is the 3 ball, because they are literally leaving those dudes open. That cannot happen. And the last time we saw a little similar situation when Giddey was going through that whole situation where they would leave Giddey and play 4 against 5 on defense or offense. But I do want to show you guys a quick little situation right here of what we're seeing, right? So I want you to see this score right here. It's 114-100, right? 139. This is a Spider-Man meme, because I see OKC do this to other teams, and now it's the Spurs time to do it to OKC. So let's get into it. Look at it. Wemby shows and help. Quick recovery. They lose it. Look at this. It's 114 to 100. High point defense. Pressuring up. We trying to suffocate y'all. Foot on neck. Crazy,
it's
dog.
It's personal.
Beef.
Send the message.
They heard you. They heard you talking all that.
They the best of all time.
All that praise.
Yeah,
and they heard it, bro. They see Swish. They know what's going on.
They're probably watching right now. To be honest.
There we go.
My thing is this for all y'all and Norris too. Like we sit here talking about Jokic and like, yo, we gotta respect what he's doing because it's unbelievable. We never seen it. Like this is Wemby's third year, and mind you, he didn't even get to play the whole season last year. Like, what would his ceiling be?
There's no ceiling, Lil Wayne.
No ceiling.
There's no ceiling.
Oh, that's hard. That's hard, Norris.
I mean,
that's hard, Norris. I'm gonna give that one to you. That's tough.
No ceiling, Lil Wayne, bro.
Because, bro, I mean, he can shoot the tray ball off the bounce. He's got bink to his game. He's got handle. I know the other day we were talking about his low post game or playing with his back to the basket. He can pass. Like in 5 years when he's in his prime or whatever, 6 years, I don't know, he's 21. I don't know, next 7-8 years, like what will he look like?
We don't know. We can only imagine. Go. You know what you can see? Remember what we used to do on NBA Live and 2K when you go create a player and make them 7-7 but have guard skills and shoot three? That's what this guy is. That's what this guy can look like. That's what this guy do. The sliders, the game sliders is all the way up 99.
Yeah, bro. And he's doing this on a minute restriction. He played 22 or 23 minutes yesterday. It don't matter. 35 minutes or 20 minutes. And he's done this 3 times in the past 10 days, bro. Or 11 days since the NBA Cup.
I'm gonna say this though. The Spurs got their number right now, but in order to beat OKC, you have to beat them 4 times in 1 week. And I know coming off winning a championship, having a long season, coming into the next season, eventually there's going to be some time where it's like, all right, I'm a little tired just from playing till June and everybody giving you their best shot. And the Spurs are so young. Every time they see the Thunder, they're giving them their best shot. It's going to be a little different when it's playoff time, when you get 1 or 2 days in between every game. The coach is going to make the real necessary adjustments that has to be made. And then the young fellas are going to have to think their way out of some situations. And so even though I like what I'm seeing from the Spurs, because the Spurs match up perfectly against the Thunder, they actually match up perfectly against each other. And I think the only other team that match up that well against the Thunder is Denver, as far as for a 4-game, beat them 4 times type of situation. So if the Thunder can avoid them, they might win another championship. You know, obviously they might have to go through Denver, but if they can avoid the Spurs in the playoffs, the Spurs could get eliminated by somebody else because there's other teams that can match up with the Spurs. You know, nobody can necessarily match up with Wemby, but there's other teams in the West that can match up. Like the Minnesota Timberwolves are okay going against the Spurs. And Wells will cook them young boys. Anthony Edwards will cook them young boys. Like, and McDaniels, he match up well against them young boys from the Spurs. Rudy matches up okay against, the Spurs. You know what I mean? And then Julius Randle. So it's all about matchups in the playoffs, and I think the only team that can match up good against the Thunder is Denver and the Spurs, and I don't think they're gonna have to play against both of them. I think they're only gonna have to play against one, and they're not gonna put Chet on Wemby in the playoffs. They better not. They're gonna put Harkenstein and let Chet be the help side defender.
Yeah, that's what they got to do.
That's what they have to do.
Kyle on TikTok said, "What happened to OKC being the deepest team in the league? Talking about being tired." That's what Kyle said.
That sounds
you ain't never won. That's a lesson for Jordan, but I'm just talking about championship experience in general. Anytime you come off of a championship, there's going to be some type of fatigue the next season. When it hits you, it hits every championship team different, but it's definitely going to hit you, and so that's just what it is.
Oh,
I see y'all always throw the shots back at me. I'm not worried about
I mean, hey man, you was putting them on Hall of Fame level already, Jay. I ain't gonna lie. You was putting them on 2000 Laker level. You was putting them on my back-to-back Heat level. You was putting them on Spurs level. You was putting them on Bulls level. 2017 Golden State Warrior level. You was out of control with it, bro.
Yeah.
As you can see, I'm still chilling, bro. I'm big chilling. Sometimes you need a little bit of adversity, so you remember you get punched in your mouth, but you know what? Like your Friday, you live to fight another day. Facts. Facts. And then number two, Mike Jones. If you're looking for the Giannis trade, it ain't gonna happen. After what you saw beat OKC 3 times, you know that the front office going in there like, guys, we got a chance. Nah, we ain't going for no more tanking no more, guys. We got a team now. They hyped up. Facts. It's not happening. Golden said, do you think Houston can match up well with the Spurs? I think if Fred, they got to figure out the point guard situation. You know, Amen got to shoot the 3. He's gonna have to shoot the 3.
He don't, bro. No, he don't though. He don't have to, bro. He don't gotta shoot the 3,
bro, because bro, you have to. You have to, because I'm watching like KD with a lot of his situations, bro. They be wearing Kev down, dog, on defense.
They do, but that ain't got nothing to do with him shooting the 3. It's just that the Houston Rockets got inexperience. I mean, KD is one guy, but like without Fred VanVleet out there, they don't really have any real experience. So their mental capacity sometimes is an overload. Udoka has the experience as a coach, but as a team, they're youthful. So without a real PG out there, I don't know if they match up well against the Spurs. I don't really know. I'm not gonna say no for sure. PG,
but
they need a PG.
I want Amen to shoot it just because. Okay, watching that Lakers game yesterday, right? They were hunting Luka in the screen and roll. They were doing a hold screen to get Luka to switch on Amen. Luka's sitting at the nail, bro. The nail, for you guys that don't know, the nail is the free throw line. He's sitting there. I'm like, Amen's gonna have to take that, bro. He gotta shoot it in the playoffs, because them drives, the bump finishes, that's not getting called, bro. I'm just saying.
He ain't gonna have to shoot it because they gonna put him in the low. They can put him in the short corner, bro, and let Şengün and let Jabari be out there. He don't have to shoot it. You do not want bad shooters or guys that's not confident yet. It's gonna come around. Eventually, he gonna start shooting it, but he don't need to be shooting them bricks, bro.
I want him to get the confidence. The time now is to get the confidence in moments.
I like his game. He remind me of Russell Westbrook a little bit. Amir. He fast, bro. He might be the fastest dude in the league with the. I seen him take 2 dribbles from half court and was at the rim. I was like, "Jeez, this cat is fast." I like his game.
Facts. Good.
Yeah, I don't think he should do his weaknesses. Don't show your weaknesses too much. That's why I don't want him just shooting 3s. Like, do your strengths as a young player and work on your weaknesses. Don't be out there. The more you prove that you or try to prove you can shoot, the more you're gonna prove you probably can't shoot. Do what you do. You know, just do what you do.
Facts.
Yeah, Bong Out Loud agrees. He says, "Me too. He's super explosive like Russ."
Yeah. He's very explosive.
The West is stacked right now.
West is stacked. I'm not gonna lie.
It's going to that seeding in the playoffs is going to be everything. Cuz it can really go any way.
You don't want to be at the bottom. You do not want to have to see Denver and Thunder. You don't want to have to see them early because they're gonna get you out of there. 5-game max. They're gonna get you out of there. Everybody better avoid them. Except the Spurs. The Spurs don't have to worry about it. They can be anybody. But anybody else, you better be trying to get up out that last seed. You better get to that 3, 4, 5 spot.
Dave, Mike Jones said, what do you think happens if Tatum comes back? And do you think the Pistons are legit?
I hope Tatum doesn't come back. I think he should take the year. He should. We want to see him get healthy.
Full recovery.
Please, because we do not want to see him have to relapse. Man.
Yeah, let my guy Hugo Gonzalez go down there and cook up. I like the young man too. 19-year-old young buck out of Boston. Make sure y'all tune in. That boy actually got some game, and he might get in the starting lineup today. I'm put it in fruition right now that my man is going to get into the starting lineup. 19 years old, had a double-double last game. I think he was the first player other than Tatum to get a double-double at that age. I think. I'm trying to remember on Boston at that age. on Boston, guys.
They need to let him develop. Let him develop this year. Let some of the younger guys, let those guys kind of figure it out, and then have a full healthy team next year, I would say.
Jordan's really a sidekick. He's talking about this guy, and then he talked about Khalil Ware. I think Jordan, you really got an eye.
No, man.
Over there.
Jordan's got all the inside intel.
Hey,
Jordan knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Don't show your face, Norris. Do not show your face.
What?
Look, he came back so fast. He said, "Who are you talking about?"
With Khalil Ware.
What's the problem? What's the problem?
You know what the problem is.
Man, in Spo,
21 minutes. We gave your man Spo.
In Spo we trust.
In the world.
We need those shirts.
But I can't understand. I don't understand it in moments, bro. I'm like this half the time. I thought we were turning the corner. Then my man plays 21 minutes. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to get there.
What did he do in those 21 minutes? Did he do anything?
He had 9 rebounds and nobody was doing nothing. 9 rebounds, 4 points.
Hey man, let us cook how we cook. You know, this ain't microwave instant oatmeal. You know what I mean? We take our time and we chef it up. You know, let him lay. He got to go through due process.
There we go. Happy holidays, my dog.
Happy holiday.
This guy. All right. Going on to the next one. Let's talk about the Lakers. The only reason why we brought this up with the Lake show is because, first off, one thing that I did like from that game, even though the game was a blowout, watching Ime and watching JJ hold the players accountable, y'all should look at some plays and the coach's reaction, because every single possession, Ime holds that Houston team ultra accountable, bro. From 1 through 5, that man is hot, goes crazy. But going to the Lakers, at the end of that game, JJ Redick said he was furious, number one. But then he also was like, yo, practice is going to be real uncomfortable for you guys. That was one of the first, that was one of the worst games that I've seen. And 2, I'm not looking at 53 more games of that. We're going to hold players accountable, and practice is going to be real uncomfortable, and so is the film session.
When he says uncomfortable, what do you mean by that?
That means that, when first off, all y'all that watch film study knows, them lights, it's dark in there, number one.
It's so dark.
It's black. The spotlight is on that film. We might honestly only get through 4 plays. And the coach and one player are definitely going to get into it, number one. Because the man probably going to rewind the play like 8 times. And then the player is probably going to say something. And they're going to get into it. But it's healthy.
Yeah. It sounds like he's gonna hold some all-star and all-timers accountable. That's what it sounds like. That's exactly what it sounds like. Sound like he's gonna hold some all-NBAers accountable.
Yeah.
Fact. What's killing them, being honest, transition points is destroying them. Number one. And it's not just the normal that you guys see, that complaining to the refs, on a no foul call. You do have to get back. That does kill them. But just transition alone is hurting them, period. Other than the foul calls, no foul calls, even when they do get back, it's killing them. It's killing them, guys.
They half court was killing them. I watched guys dribble down the middle of the lane with no help, no step up, laying it in yesterday. I mean, even like Dorian Finney-Smith and another guy, like guys off the bench, it was guys just driving down the lane, no help. Like, nobody gonna tilt, nobody gonna help contest. It was just like one-on-one, like just down the lane. Kevin Durant just get his ISO. He going left, hang dribble left, no forcing to the right, no help. Nobody ran no bodies at him, nothing. It was just a free-for-all out there.
Man, how do superstars respond to that, right? Like, if you're getting,
depends
like,
what
how
level
does
you
that
are.
work?
It depends what level superstar you are. This is what separates the good from the greats, the top 15, the top 20s from the top 5 to the top 1s. This is the separator. Who can be held accountable and who gonna go out there and respond the right way.
I'm surprised you didn't mention Michael Jordan in there. I thought you were gonna slide Michael Jordan in there
I
somehow.
don't have to. I don't have to. I don't have to. I don't have to.
Hey,
He's
you know
submit.
we hear his
He's
name once a week.
stop. See. Y'all keep. Hey Ray, why they always do this to me? Why they do
I
this?
know, I know. They be
Why
at
they?
you for sure.
Hey
I
Ray,
didn't say
don't
nothing
you
about. I
Ray,
didn't say
don't
nothing
defend this
about
man
Jordan.
now.
I gotta look out for. I gotta help him out because y'all, the family
I didn't
top.
say. I don't be bringing Jordan up ever. They bring him up. Ray, I didn't say nothing about Mike.
I
All I
know,
said
I
was
know.
this is the separator. Sometime people's mental, toughness. All time.
Man,
I didn't say nobody specifically. I'm just saying in general, being held accountable is the difference from like a Tim Duncan versus, another superstar who allowed a coach to hold him accountable, or like a Kobe Bryant, or like a D Wade, or allow Pat Riley to cuss him out in his face and then go out there and have the best finals performances, one of the best ever. Like, this is the separator sometime. And we gonna find out where the Lakers, where their maturity level is at when JJ called them out. That's all we gonna find out.
listen, Fat
Nah,
McQuay on TikTok said, like, why are we face guarding Amen Thompson? And then he said Jordan was playing defense on the Wizards. Jordan was holding people accountable on the Wizards. That's what he was saying.
I'm not gonna go into that rage bait, but he was holding people accountable. Just go ask Tyronn Lue, who played. But anyway,
Yo,
yeah.
Wizards Jordans is not a part of Norris Cole's DVD collection.
Actually, Wizards Jordan was one of the most elite Jordans until he hurt his knee.
I
He
know,
was
but that's
averaging 25 points a game
you don't
on
have a Wizards
50%
Jordan
shooting.
DVD though.
I do. I actually do. I can talk
Do
about
you
Wizards
really?
Jordan in detail.
I
I
know.
can
I
talk
just want
about
you to
Wizards.
blast them. I just
Jordan know that.
I
Ashton know.
just
Hey,
put this
Ashton, he know my Jordan collection is complete. Like, don't play with me.
Yay! My bad, big dog.
that I have a complete Jordan collection.
Hey Ray, take care of them. I gotta go into practice. We gotta get ready to win these games. But I had to jump on here with y'all before I go in here.
Yes,
all right, man. I
sir.
got
Have
you.
a
Good
good
luck, bro.
practice.
I appreciate
Getting
you.
ready. All right, man.
He said Vanderbilt is the only player who has the right defensive intensity. I like Marcus Smart too. Ray, real quick on that. The way the NBA is shifting, we just watched OKC and the Spurs play. Can you have high point defense with the Luka and like gimmick up style just to show a look and to play that way? Or do you just let Luka just be kind of like on the corner 3-man and just be in help?
No,
And
I mean,
have
I think
three
you
high
can.
point defenders around him? Or
I
can
think
Luka
it goes.
play high point defense? Because he tries in moments.
Yeah. I think what you just said is the key word. He tries in moments, right? It's just a matter of fact of like getting someone to buy into doing that, and I think that's what's going to come in this meeting is a lot of times, the stars have that longer leash because what they can do on the offensive end, a lot of teams and coaches don't really ask so much of them on the defensive end. But I think what Norris is saying is, he's been in that locker room with some stars. I can think back when Pop was on guys when I was in San Antonio. Like, if they are really about it and you can get them to respond the right way, he's capable of doing it. It's not like he can't do it. He can. He physically can do it. It's just a matter of fact of just buying into it and trying a little bit more, I think. And I think,
and I'm not trying to cut you off before, so I want you to finish, but I want you to tell everybody when you first went to the Spurs, what Pop did at the first practice.
Yeah. So I had got traded there. LaMarcus Aldridge, David West, my dog Rasul Butler, rest in peace. I want to say we were all the new guys on the team, and it was the very first day of training camp. And man, we went and watched film. We were in the film room, and it was the year before they lost to the Clippers in the I don't know if it was a Western Conference. No, it was the it wasn't it was like the second round. They lost to the Clippers. So he, after every season, like that last game, if you lose, like you done, like everybody goes to separate ways. Like that game's never watched ever. I've never watched my last game of the season that ended when I was in the NBA. So we watched that whole game and he broke it down. And that year you had Tim Duncan on the team. Manu Ginobili was still there. Tony Parker, Danny Green, Kawhi Leonard. Like the core was still there. Patty Mills, all those guys. And man, me, LA, D West, we looking at each other like, no way he's talking to them like that. Like he's in there cussing out Tim, cussing out Tony, Danny, Kawhi, everybody. And they didn't say a word back. They just sat there, listened, took the beating, and I was just like, yo, I've never, I had been around some top dogs on, my previous teams, and that would have never, that could have never flied in the film session. So when I got there, I was like, oh, this is different. Like, one, we just watched the game from the season before where they lost. He popped off on these guys that are Hall of Famers, All Stars, champions, the whole thing. They didn't say a word back. We went out there on the court, executed everything that we saw in that film, and Tim was like the ultimate leader because it was, he was like, yeah, you're right. Like I should have done this, and everybody was just like, no, you're right. And I was like, oh, this is a different environment that I just walked into from my previous couple years in the league. So we were all shocked because you just like what Norris was saying. Like normally when you have these type of meetings and these conversations, like it takes a lot of pride for that head coach to. And it's tough to be in a position to come at a Hall of Famer or a champion or someone like that. That's a slippery slope you can be messing with. So to see Pop do that day one, he had nothing but respect for him and all those players too.
Do the players really keep it like personal over here and business over here, or does it kind of leak intertwine?
No, I think like with San Antonio, what helped everything was like it was Tim Duncan that was like the leader. Obviously, we know the historic career he had, everything he accomplished, and then seeing like Pop go off on him or Tony Parker, who like to me it looked like that was like one of Pop's sons, and Ginobili, like these guys, and at that time like they're at the end of their career, and it's like he's still coaching them like this as if they're like in the beginning of their career, and like I mean sometimes they would go back at it, but nothing like disrespectful or anything. It was just basketball conversation. Like, oh, I thought I should do, you know what I mean? Like it was all hoop talk, and there was no pride, no ego with nobody, but just having Tim like, dang, coach can talk to him like that and he's gonna take it and like listen to it like that. Like, okay, like we all gotta just follow this league because it worked.
But is that gonna be the same for the Lakers though?
No, I mean I think now in this era
it's a little different.
You can't talk to players that same way.
That's fine.
Like I mean you could talk to an older player, but like the new generation with the younger players, like it's just not instilled in them to like have that type of conversation. I don't think they would respond as well as what what would happen in what I saw. Because back then, like you hear a Hall of Fame, maybe arguably the best, maybe NBA coach of all time, coming at you like that, and you like just listening, responding, and going out and executing it. Like guys were built different back then, I would say. Now you can't do that to one of these young kids because it could break them down and they might shut down, I think.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think those days are over. Now with the Lakers, I don't know how the conversation would go. Like the thing I like about JJ is like he played. So he was a former player. He's still young. He's in tune with the game. He's been in these situations. So like I don't think he would have like an old school approach. I think it would be more like, I guess maybe new school, where he knows that he can get the response that he's looking for out of the guys.
Yeah, I'm in agreement. What do you
think,
Jay?
That's what I would say.
Yeah, I mean, I think this kind of goes into this situation right here. YVN just asked, is it true that you have to fit the personality of the Spurs coach? I remember Danny Green saying he had to sacrifice his personality a little bit to be in there, right?
Yeah, no, I mean it's different. I mean it's definitely for me it was kind of like a tough adjustment because like any normal NBA team, when you touch down in a city, like you're on your own. You know what I mean? Like you don't see your teammates normally until the next day, or if you got 2 days off, you might not see them until the game or shoot around. Yeah. San Antonio was like now I'm overseas. When I went to Europe, I was like, oh, this is kind of like being in Europe. Like we had team dinners, You know what I mean? We're hanging out with the team often. Normally on the NBA teams, you can wear your regular clothes on a flight. There you had to wear like team issue gear. You had to wear the team sweats and the whole thing. Like it was a different culture. Like we had assigned seats in the locker room. We had assigned seats on the plane. Pop would move your seat in the locker room after like every 3 months or whatnot.
Oh, that's lit. I like that.
Yeah, like to build chemistry with different, teammates and get to know different people. I sat with Tim on the plane, like me and him. Most teams are playing cards on the plane at the table. My seat was at the table. I was scared to death because I'm like, yo, my pockets ain't like these Hall of Famers up here. Why am I sitting at the table? I ain't trying to play cards. But I sat up there with Tim. I got to know him, build a relationship with him. Man, he hooked me up. He customized my car, everything. Like that would have never happened if I didn't sit at the table with him. And that was Pop who did that. I don't know why, but you definitely, it's one of them teams where back then, like guys ain't really trying to go out on the road. Like you focus, you know what I mean? And that's why they were so successful. And for me, it was a total different adjustment because I was coming from a situation where before I was on a young team where guys were still trying to establish some stuff in the league and get paid and the whole thing. And then I'm like, oh, this is like I'm older, experienced, veteran players. Like it was a whole night and day for me.
I love that. I think that goes perfectly on to that. Love that. That's why I threw that loud to you. But yeah, what'd you say, Ashten? Because it kind of reminded me of what you said. I don't even know if you remember your question, but
I don't remember my question. What was it?
Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. Bring us to the last, because you rarely see any Dylan Brooks, Draymond, Isaiah type players there. Tell their parents to cry. You are not lying on that, Mike Jones. All right, go on to the next one, Ash.
Man, NBA players going back to college. This blew up. So former second round pick James, and let me know if I pronounced it right. Can you guys still see me? Kind of froze.
Yeah, we got you.
Oh, okay. James Najee is headed to Baylor, and I can give you guys a little breakdown on that. So he's headed back to Baylor, and as you guys know, he's becoming one of like the several G League players recently granted NCAA eligibility. He was selected 31st overall in the 2023 NBA draft by the Pistons before going to the Hornets, and later had his rights moved to the Knicks in 2024. But he hasn't appeared in an NBA regular season game, even though he spent time competing in Summer League with both the Hornets and Knicks. He is now eligible to play immediately with 4 years of eligibility remaining for Baylor. How is this going to be moving forward? This caught me by surprise. I've never seen anything like it.
It officially broke the system. There is no system anymore in terms of like I mean, to go to college and then from college to the NBA, and then if you don't go to college, then you can go overseas or you can go to the G League and then try to get to the NBA. But now, I mean, I'm confused because like he never played an NBA game, but then he went back over to Europe, right, and played in Spain, I think, last year, and then maybe played in Turkey last year or something, and then now he's come back to college. What is the rule? Like, is it the age rule, or is it that you just don't touch the NBA? And then I'm confused. Like, do the Knicks, will they have his rights what if he kills in college now? Can another team draft him? Like, how does it? Like, I'm all confused. I mean, I feel bad for the kid because everybody's killing the kid, and I'm like, I'm not mad at the kid. Like,
I'm not mad either because
why not go to college and get paid? He's probably getting paid 7 figures to go to Baylor. He's gonna go and dominate, but then I just get confused on like what happens next. Like, can he still go to the NBA, or does he have to stay in college before? Like, what is the rule?
Can you get redrafted?
Being honest,
what I'm saying. Like,
the NBA is figuring that out right now. It's a new thing. People were talking about it prior about doing this. It's being discussed, and then there'll probably be some type of rule in terms of it. But as of right now, yeah, let's not kill James Najee He's only 21.
Yeah, no, it's not him. We're talking about like the system.
I'm
The system is a
I'm
little
glad y'all said that. He's only 21 years old, guys. NCAA is coming on and saying that we have a threshold in terms of age as to why you can get your eligibility back, guys. So all the homies out there who are 30 years old saying I can come back, we're not
literally. Someone said, I'm 32, sign me back up for college. Yeah, I'm fully eligible. Bro, you are out, buddy. You cannot do that.
I got another year too. But like this like, because why I say I get confused is because is it like baseball? Because like baseball, you can get drafted, and I think you can still be in college, right?
See, I don't know.
Or am I wrong?
Yeah, you're right. It is baseball.
You're right. But the thing is, in baseball though, what I'm like, they don't. It's not like they go play to minor league, and then they come back to college again. So in this instance, it's like, I know he never played in college. So then what happens if I'm a college kid? Because he's playing professionally overseas. He was playing in the EuroLeague. So my thing is, if I'm in college, what happens if I go to college, but I leave after my freshman year and I go play in the G League 1 year? Now I'm only 20. And then I go overseas for a year and I'm 21. Like, but I still have 3 years of eligibility. Am I able to come back to college? And I wasn't even drafted.
First off, all y'all out there who played at a high level, guys, all y'all, kudos to you guys. Because if it wasn't for everybody that played at a high level, players would not be getting paid. There's a lot of people out there fighting for this, for players to getting paid. They are getting a lot of money now. Number two, in Europe, when you let the players come over here from Europe who play in EuroLeague, that blurs the lines. Just letting you guys know, because all those EuroLeague guys, well, we aren't complaining about that, just come over here, that are 18, that played on the EuroLeague team, got paid. You can't allow those guys to come over here and then like not allow the other guys to do the same, because essentially the EuroLeague's like playing in the NBA. So no one complains about that. So I don't get why we're complaining about James. And then two, the money situation, right? I'm happy a little bit. I'm sad a little bit for some of the high school guys who are doing it the right way, what it does for them. But at the same time, a lot of these high school guys need to know it is time for y'all to get back in the gym. Y'all asking for 800,000, 1.5, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million. If we asking for that, then, bro, I'm cool with a guy like James Najee coming in over here, because I'm tired of hearing what I'm hearing on the high school side with all these kids asking for the bread. They're asking for some crazy bread out there, bro. So for me, like, it's blurred lines. If you're allowing a EuroLeague player to come over and do that, even though he's young, 17, he got paid and played in EuroLeague, so the lines is blurred. So you're going to have to really figure that out, to be honest.
Well, I think it was like NIL, they should have been paid kids since for a long time if they could. I think that's the biggest problem. Is now we don't know any rules. We're putting some rules out there, while overseas they've been getting paid. They've been playing professional, so it's been kind of like weird. Like I feel like it's a weird system.
Like the issue here with this one is like, because there's a couple other European players that are which is also crazy too, they were playing in Europe and then they're transitioning once this new semester starts up in like January. They'll be eligible to play the second half of the season. So like, one, if I'm a high school kid, let's say I was looking at going to Baylor next year or whatever school, and then but now the European just comes mid-season. So man, okay, maybe I can't go there anymore because that's my position. But the difference with him and this one is he was drafted. So that's where it gets really confusing, because he was drafted. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, if I was drafted, but I never signed a contract, but then I can go to college because I never played in college. That's why everybody's just killing the kid, which I feel bad for, because the kid is nice and he's gonna hoop. But I feel like anything he comes and does, like people are gonna say something like, "Bro, yeah, he should be killing because he's an NBA player." Or if he doesn't like play well, then they're gonna say like, "I thought he was supposed to be an NBA player." You know what I mean? So like, I if they got to hurry up and clarify, like, can he get drafted again or not? Because what happens a lot of times, like with a lot of the top Europeans that are playing EuroLeague, they get drafted into the NBA, but they choose not to come. They don't come over to the NBA. They'll stay in EuroLeague a couple years, try to be the EuroLeague MVP, whatever, and then they want their rights to get traded because they don't want to go to the team that drafted them, or they don't want to come over and play for the. I'm talking about maybe 6 years ago, 8 years ago. They don't want to come over and play for that rookie salary because they're making more money in Europe. So they stay in Europe into their rookie salary contract would be done, and then they can come over and sign a more lucrative deal into the NBA. So like they have every advantage coming from Europe, which is cool. But then for the American players, there's got to be some type of understanding here too, as if I go one and done, and then I get drafted 56, and they want to give me a stash and draft and send me overseas, but I don't want to do that. Can I go back to college too then? Because that's initially the same thing, and that's where it's getting kind of complicated. If that made any sense.
No, it does.
It does.
Yeah.
It's very complex. The college dynamic is what's kind of frying me at the moment. Is like at one point the college system was making so much money off these players and not paying any of them. And then I want to give a lot of credit, and me and Jordan talk about it too, to LeVar Ball as well, because you remember he was trying to create that league, and then they were trying to stunt that, and then I think Overtime created a league right after, right? And then trying to surpass the college, and then we started having like the NIL and then the competition. But I don't know. I think he was onto something way early on, and we could have a bigger discussion about that. But he was getting fried when he was talking about all that stuff. So I don't know.
That's the whole point that you just made, Ashton, is that all the NCAA was like, all right, we're getting attacked. We see all these
so we're gonna give the money.
We do all that. We open up the floodgates. Let y'all get paid. Let there be a transfer portal.
Let there be lights.
Complaining, my God. We letting y'all get paid. We letting the homies pull up. We letting the overseas guys come over. And we still complaining. Now, what's going to happen? Y'all going to ruin it for everybody because they're going to put cap on all of it. They're going to put cap on the money. And then, like, that's why I'm not saying a word. I'm chilling right now. I'm cool with this, to be real with y'all. Because I hear what these high school kids, in terms of what they're asking for. Minimum, they're like, I need 800. I need this person. I need the homie. Then we got the agents coming over. The new homie agents. Yo, Jay, I'm in the new NIL space now.
That's crazy.
It's already a mess. And y'all frying James Najee and the rest. I'm like, guys.
He shouldn't get attacked. I don't know why he's getting attacked.
People in the comments. There's like 8. There's so many people in a lot of different people's comments when the news came out, right? Them same people that in the comments hating over there hitting up the G League guys up like, hey, yo, Jog. You want to come over to college? We got something for you. Yo, son.
Now you know what I see? Like, this is, like you said it best. All the high school kids, you got to get in the gym, because what I'm seeing is a lot of the European players are taking a lot of the jobs in the NBA. And then now there's a lot of European players that are going to come over and take these spots in college. And now you're seeing European players who were drafted but never played in the NBA that are also coming to college. So like it was already tough with NIL, with the transfer portal, if you weren't like a top 100 kid in the country in terms of getting a scholarship. Now you got drafted players coming to college. Like,
high school players are going against professionals. Oh Lord.
And then what is professional now? Because like the NBA G League and the NBA Summer League, to me that's pro. That means you play pro. Or if you went overseas, like, you're a professional because you got paid.
So they don't count Summer League, right? They're not counting summer league.
Yeah, but that's why it's so because Keita, bro. All right, so Keita, one of the top prospects, is on Barcelona right now. He's getting recruited from Duke and him. He's 17, right? Like he's in EuroLeague right now. Playing for Barcelona is like that's where the lines get blurred. You're gonna really have to go to overseas and start it then.
For those that don't understand, can you explain what Barcelona is equivalent to?
Barcelona is like playing on. That's like playing on like the Spurs, bro. And so they're a top team in EuroLeague, bro. Like, and then like so when you're allowing the European prospects to come over and do that, that's essentially professional. So the lines is really getting blurred because of the international stuff. Now, what's really crazy about this though, that is going over people's heads, like Ray said, is to be able to play and come in the middle of the season now. I've never seen that, and that's the closest to overseas because look, in December right now, this is a time where a lot of players internationally transfer and go to a different team international. So now to do that in college, this reminds me of overseas basketball, dog, to be honest with you, bro. It's actually crazy.
And this T3 and D said he never signed a contract with the NBA. Exactly. So this is what I'm saying. So this is what I was saying. The system's all officially broken because now it's like, all right, let's say I go to college. I get drafted by a team, but I don't want to play for that team. And this is what they can do in Europe. The top players in Europe can do this. I don't want to go to whatever team drafts me. I don't have to sign a contract. I can go overseas and play, and then I can get paid, and then I can try to wait until my rights is gone, whatever. But I didn't sign a contract, but the team doesn't have my rights, and I can go play over there until my rights are finished with that team, and then I can come back on a more lucrative deal. Or okay, I go to college, I get drafted 35th, but I want to be first round. So then am I able to go back to college again? And then can I hoop again and try to work my way up to get drafted in the first round? That's where I'm confused about this situation because he was drafted. I know he didn't sign a contract, but that's where this is confusing. And then, like Jordan said, and I'm coming in the middle of the season. Let's say I get drafted this summer. I'm 36 pick like I was. I said, oh, man, I don't want to go 36 to Sacramento. I'm not going to get to play. Like, I want to make more money. I'm going to get more money in college. I go back to college. And then I develop again. And then, like, I don't know. It's just confusing. It's just there has to be.
Baseball, bro. I'm cool with that part. If you don't get drafted to go back to college, I'm cool with that.
But the part is, but the rights thing. So like, can he get drafted by another team?
Yeah, that's what we need. That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know with your rights, like a team has it for a certain amount of years, or a team has it for you got to get your rights traded. You know what I mean? Like you can't just say I don't want it. I'm not going there. Like you don't have my rights. Like the Knicks have his rights. So like, how would they have to trade it on draft night? Like how does it work? You know what I mean? It's a little confusing.
Ashton, I want you to put up the Mike Jones. Mike Jones? Put up the iconic part when he says the iconic part.
I'm looking for it right
This is why I'm okay with the James 9Gs and the rest of them pulling up right now. You have it? Yeah, I got it. All right. It says the iconic part is the freshman class in college basketball is killing. Oh, the ironic part. The ironic part is the freshman class in college basketball is killing all these students. This is why I'm cool with all the prospects coming over here, bro. I get to see not only one on the NBA side. Are these guys them ones? Number two, college basketball was suffering to me, dog. College basketball about to be lit. The game's about to be high level. Now, the portal, y'all should thank that. That's what's really hurting everything. Cause like now people just go and bounce, go wherever, whatever else.
And you don't have to sit out or anything.
Yeah, they just leave. So like for me, I'm like, I don't have no problem with James coming over here and playing because it's just gonna make it high level.
The thing with the him being able to these guys being able to come over in the middle, it changes second semester. Like back in the day, bro, like the only one who could play in the second semester was that guy who was uneligible for the first semester.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
He didn't get the grade.
That one,
so he got the grade. So now it's like, hey, we're the number 8 team in the okay, we're the number 15 team in the country. Man, our conference is nice, bro. We need to add some talent. Like this is what pro teams do. We can make a trade, or if an overseas team, like we can get what they call like a replacement player. You know what I mean? You just bring another guy in to try to help you stay in the league or whatever. So now we can go ahead and get an NBA player. Oh, we're gonna be good. We got our big man now.
So
now
do you think? Sorry, go ahead, Ray. My bad.
No. You good. Keep going.
Do you think that they're going to allow to draft out of high school? Is that going to be the next step?
They're gonna have to. They're gonna have to do something because it's gonna get out of control. Because now you're gonna have guys being like, all right, I'm not even gonna go to college. I'm just gonna go to the G League, or I don't know if you can, or I'm gonna go overseas. Like, or they're gonna have to, because the age limit to get drafted in NBA is what, 19, right?
Yeah.
I think you have to be 19. So that's why everybody who's
it's 18. It's 18. You gotta.
It is 18.
Yeah, it's 18.
Okay, it is 18. Okay,
that's what I'm saying.
So,
AJ on BYU, Darren Peterson, all them dudes didn't need none. In Showtime, bro, we talked about Murray and them, my dog. We talked about the.
I think they might have to change the rule back like they used to, and you can go out of high school.
Did Ashton? Did you already talk about the T3 and D comment, the reclass? I don't think you did.
No, we didn't.
Ray says, do you have an issue or reclassifying because Cooper Flags was supposed to be a freshman now in this freshman group?
I mean, he
why I'm fine with all this stuff, bro. Bro, I get it. All these kids are reclassing to get money now. You don't even know, like some of these kids don't need to do that.
But you know, it's even Coop reclassified up a grade, which normally you reclassify and go down,
right? Yeah.
You know,
he's talking about reclassifying up. Like,
yeah.
Do that, but there's a lot of kids now, and we're gonna see as the time goes on if these kids can reclass and play at a high level and do that. But these kids want big money.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, because you would have never really seen someone reclassing up like that, especially if they weren't that age. You know, if you were in that age group, maybe, but normally you reclassify and go back a grade so you can get stronger or whatever the case might be. But I mean, and work for him. I mean, he had to, because it helped him take Duke to the Final Four. It helped him, get his New Balance deal. It helped him get a chance to play with Team USA, and it helped him become the #1 pick. Because if he was in this class now, then, there's some dogs in there. I'm not saying he wouldn't end up being the #1 pick still, but you just never know how it might go. So, like, last year's class, for sure, he was definitely a head above shoulders than everybody, I would say, in terms of being the #1 pick. So for him, like, it was a smart move.
I agree with that. He said if you're physically ready, then it's good. Yeah. I mean,
but there's some guys that aren't ready. Some guys aren't.
A million guys aren't. That's why, like, for
me, and that's messing them up. And they'll never play in NBA. And they did it for some good money, but that money is gonna be gone within 2 or 3 years, and it's over with.
And Ray, this is why I'm cool with the James Nanjis and all them coming over here. I see what the high school kids is doing. We reclassing to get to this bag earlier. Colleges is paying big money for kids because they reclassing because you have to. I really want to see how good these guys are, bro. Make it competitive now, to be honest, because when you look at how much these high school kids is want money-wise, I'm like, my God, you want what? Like, they say, like, yo, starting price is 1.5. I'm like, 1.5?
Mind you, they got me with free meals and a handshake.
Right. Me and Ray, when the NIL came up, we were talking about guys getting free meals and stuff.
Yeah. Free meals. And
all that, getting a little bit of side money. These
nice
dudes
dorm.
NIL, into something else. Now, minimum dudes is like, we're not even answering a call if it ain't $500,000. I'm like, dang, like, you're not answering the call unless it's 500,000 at least, being like, not meaning like 500,000 for a phone call, meaning that they got $500,000 offer. They're not entertaining nothing. And I'm like, if it's like this, we're in pro sports. Already.
No, it's pro sports. College sports is definitely pro sports. And it's happening so fast. I don't think the NCAA even knows like how to maneuver with it yet. You know, like, and that's why all these kids are. It's the perfect time for them because they're getting paid. You know, and their opportunity to get to the NBA, everything, like it's the ideal time. But it's going to be very interesting to see what happens over the next couple months and the next year or two. Because even like with JUCO, now you can go to JUCO for 2 years and then still get 4 years of college eligibility. You know what I mean? So like that means you really were in college for 6 years. So, you know, and then like we were talking about transfer portal. Let's just say I go to one school, I ain't really feeling it. Boom, I'm out of there. I want to dip. Like, what are they going to do now? Are you going to change it now to where if I don't like my first semester, can I transfer and go to another school in the same year? Because you can do that in pro sports. Like, you can get traded. You can ask for a trade. You know, like
asking for a trade in college is crazy.
Y'all about to ruin this. Y'all about to ruin it. Everybody complaining about to ruin. Everybody complaining is about to ruin the clock. What's going to happen is they're going to start people's clock at like 18 or 19. And then like when they get to 24, their clock's going to be gone. And that's why I'm not complaining right now. You don't hear me say a word. I thought it was funny. I thought it was cool. I'm not going to lie. Because I see what's going to happen. The more complaints we have, people are going to be like, yo, now we're going to make a rule because all the coaches are complaining. All the media is complaining. Everyone's complaining. It's not fair to high school. I'm like, now someone's clock is going to start at 19 or 20, and it's going to be because they didn't even play. Their clock is going to start without them going to school. That's the only way I see you getting ahead of this, and I don't like that. So right now,
pro league. They're going to turn college to pro league, and then they're going to be going against NBA players. We're going to see Duke versus Lakers on Christmas.
No, that's crazy.
It's about to get nuts. Bro.
They're talking about playing the cup game at a Cameron Indoor. I don't know if it's true or not. Next year's like,
yeah, they want to change it from Vegas. I'm cool with that. Put it in a spot where there's no. I don't want to put it at Cameron Indoor. I'd rather it be in a college town that don't have NBA teams over there. Like they got
as an NBA style arena type of thing.
Yeah, that place is too small. I want it in a spot where that don't have an NBA arena, and you get a chance to let a city that don't have an NBA arena get a chance to watch an NBA game, and put it in, you know, an NBA. I mean, a college football stadium or something, and then we could get active or something. I don't want it to be at Cameron Indoor where it's already popping in there. Like, put it in a spot where people don't get a chance to experience NBA basketball. The smaller market spots. I'm cool with that. Ray, YBN said, but Ray, how do you feel about the league rarely drafting 4-year college players nowadays because they want to draft young?
Yeah, I mean, we kind of tap in on this quite often. It's just the nature of the NBA now. It's just such a young league. They want younger talent. They want you at 18, 19 years old where they feel like they can develop you, opposed to even at maybe you go to school 4 years, max, you're 21, 22, maybe some guys 23. I don't know. It's crazy that in NBA terms, that's like considered old now. I don't like it because I think guys can actually really develop in college and get better. You can get battle tested in college, and there's a lot of different experiences you're going to have on and off the court that will help mature you into the player and the person that you can become. And I think it can give you a longer NBA career coming in ready and already developed. But it's just the nature of the league now. Like I said, they want you young. And some guys it works. A lot of guys it doesn't. Most of the guys who stay in college for a long time, some guys get drafted, if not late first round. A lot of times second round, or we're seeing a lot with this year. Some guys are getting these two-way spots, and that's helping some guys, you know, get those two-way contracts converted into standard NBA contracts. But it's hard for the 4-year guys. But you know, some of them are staying in college and they're making a ton of money too. So I don't know. It's just a weird time for sure.
Facts. I agree. I saw another comment.
He said Austin Reeves. Like Austin Reeves was Austin Reeves did the two-way.
Yep.
4-year guy was killing at OU. Doesn't get drafted, or I don't think he got drafted. Signs with the Lakers on a 2-way, and now look how it's turned out.
Ray, look at that comment right there.
Oh man, I know. I wish I could turn the clock back. I was up. Those are some good days.
Facts.
Knees and hips suffering nowadays, but you know,
Oh,
we had our run though. I think I was a little bit before my time, man. It's all good though.
T3 and D, great comment right here, my dog. Write this right here, right? NIL and transfer portal help balance of power, and the coaches can't lie to the kids anymore, and they stuck. This is why when the James Najees and all these guys come over here, you don't hear me say a word, because those guys are going to complain, and it's going to go, and the power is going to get ruined. They're going to put chains on some of the doors. I don't want to see that. I don't. Like, kids can go wherever they want. You got more freedom now, bro, to me, dog. Why am I going to hate on that? To be honest. And the overseas guys is getting paid. Now the top prospects overseas is like, hold on. We ain't got to listen to these coaches in Europe lie to us and then not play us. Let's be honest here, guys. Wemby, I'm not going to blast the team he was on the EuroLeague team that had their formula. Didn't play Wemby. Right?
Yeah, that's true. I played him that year. He ain't played.
Yeah, he didn't play at all. Wemby said, we're going to get Metros. We're going to start our own
Metro!
team. Yeah, Metro movement. And we're going to hoop. Right? A lot of people do that. Ricochet played on that same team Wemby didn't play. So he had to go to another team. Now you're allowing them to go to college and then go play. Now we're going to get the best European prospects. Let them come over here. Let this rule go. I'm cool with all this stuff. The only thing that I'm just a little bit trying to figure out is the mid-transfer rule. That's when I'm like, yo, that's kind of crazy. Yeah. But everything else I'm fine with. The mid-transfer during the season is a little bit, I don't know about that. But I just don't want them guys to chain up and then ruin clock eligibility, start making up some weird language where stuff gets ruined. I'm cool with all this stuff right now, to be honest.
I might get hate on this, but I kind of wish that the sit out a year rule was still a thing. So when you,
I hate it.
The reason why I think so is because you got to really figure out what school that you feel like it's going to develop. Now, the coach, you might go there thinking that the coach is, what you expected it to be, and it might not be the case. But you just take a little more extra time to figure out a plan.
But I feel like sometimes with the sit down the rule.
Why?
You paying the kid $1.5 million to sit down?
No. Not in regards with NIL. I'm not talking about. Now it's gonna be different because of the money and stuff like that. But
you're not getting the kid unless you're paying that dude. So you gonna have him sit and you gotta pay him with a 1.5. I'm looking at him crazy. Bro, we paying this dude 1.5. He ain't really that good in practice.
but that kind of puts it more on the kid to make sure that they're going to the school that they're actually going to thrive at.
That's the problem. That is non-existent anymore.
Yeah, like I had to make sure that the school that I went to was the school that I am probably going to stay there for. Well, for me, it's different for 4 years. But like, I really had to put in effort. I had to go on my visits. I still had to perform. Like, I still had to do all that stuff. But now I could go to USC and be like, I don't like it, and then I'm gonna go to UCLA the next year.
Yeah. For free and with the bag.
Like for me, I know for the athletes that's amazing, but also you got to it prepares you to think longer term about certain situations that you put yourself in. I don't know. That was kind of my thought process, but
see, TJ, that's the only thing I'm cool with. So, Ashten, going into your point, you said transfer portal needs a limit. I'm cool with that. Put a limit on it.
Yeah.
I just don't want us to get ahead of this and do all this complaining stuff, and then then we put caps on everything that can go down. Then weird rules get into play. Just make some small adjustments and we Gucci for me.
They could make small adjustments and then see if it works and then make more adjustments on top of it.
Because the complaining is crazy.
college is already pro sports now, right? Like
Yeah.
I'm tapped into the scene just off the fact my pops coaches, all my friends, family, they in college, whatever. And then just I know like these players, NIL managers. I mean, I know how they operate and they hitting schools right now. Like, yo, I got so and so and so and so. Like what y'all's roster looking like next year. You know what I mean? Because they're gonna go in the portal. Like they're working already, which is already like in a way like NBA free agency or overseas basketball when your agent is reaching out to teams to see, if they're interested in the clients that you have. So it's like what Ashton is saying, going to the right school that fits you, that's gonna help you develop, help you take your game to the next level, this and that. Like that's how it was. But the thing is like them days are long gone.
That's right. It's
What I mean?
over.
And that's why like you see a lot of older established coaches in any sport, whether it's volleyball, like you played, probably obviously for sure in football and basketball, these coaches are getting out of the game because they're just like, man, this ain't what I've been doing my 40, 50 years of coaching. Like they can't even relate because it ain't even about like who's coaching the school anymore. It's not even really about who's developing me because the kids are looking at it like who's got the best NIL package, and am I going to go there and play? And I'm going to play
Yeah.
because I'm making, like Jordan said, $1.5 million. If I'm making $1.5 million, I got to play because they're paying me all that money.
Yeah, and that's the problem with the sit
Yeah.
out. I've heard someone tell me that before, Ash, and I was like, bro, they're not touching your campus unless that deposit hits. So you can't sit out a year because that's gonna ruin someone's cap. Because teams got cap now, actually, just like the league. I'm not paying them 1.5 to sit down. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Over here and play. So that's
but then kids are also not leaving. Are you talking about for their freshman year, just getting them out of high school? Or are you talking about that first year they already played and you're recruiting them for the second year?
Ashton, I think now these kids in high school are beyond spoiled now. I hear the prices that they're asking for. That's why I ain't tripping.
But to your point, man,
to get that bread.
I'll just get a pro. But that's to your point. I'm gonna just get a pro then.
Right. That's what he's saying.
It really be like that. That's why I'm cool with it. Because the way this is going, I'm tired of the high school side.
So we're trying to get the high school side together. That's basically.
I want them to get back in the lab and get into the gym.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Yeah, because what we're saying is they're gonna lose they can lose their spot now to like this title.
Someone who got drafted,
an NBA player, yeah. Or like if I'm a European, because the way it works in Europe is like these young guys are on these EuroLeague rosters, right? But in Europe, they don't like to play the young guys. So if I'm 16, 17, 18, 19, like I'm not playing over Mike James. I'm not playing over Will Clyburn. I'm not playing over the best Greek player. I'm not playing over the best Spanish player.
Right.
So, and those guys are all, 29 to 35. Like this not happening. So they're like, okay, cool. I'm going to go to college. I'm going to get paid. And like, it's perfect. And they're already a pro where like our kids in high school are still high school players. Yeah. These guys are actual pros. They just don't get big minutes on the main team. So like the colleges is like, what? This guy is a 6'7" point guard who can average 15 and 8. I'm bringing him over instead of taking this 6'3" point guard that wants me to give him $1 million that can't shoot the three. So like I'm trying to win now. So like I'm gonna go to Europe and get this kid. So like what we're saying is what this just did, it kind of should put some kids on notice. Like, bro, I got to make sure I'm locked in because I mean these guys is drafted that can take my spot. Not only just coming from Europe, but these boys was drafted. Like, what? Hold on. Okay. It's a little different now. It's a big wake-up call.
Dang. High school players better be in the gym right now.
Man, what?
Hey, man, y'all might have to skip third period, y'all. And be in the gym.
I seen them. They have been. I seen a lot of kids skipping first period, being at gym at 7:30 in the morning. And that's another crazy thing. It's like basketball is turning into baseball. Like you got to have money now to be good in a way. I feel like it's like all these kids have trainers and skill coaches, and
yeah,
I'm cool.
We're not encouraging to skip class, guys. Just
go to class.
These kids don't go to class, man. Let's stop being.
Man, what? All the top players, they don't go to school no more.
They don't go to school, bro. Let's be honest.
Everything is online. It's
I wish I had
definitely
online.
a different
era. My God, I would have cooked up at a crazy level. I'm not going.
Man,
we know, Jordan. We know.
Hey, look, ChatGPT. Ooh, we had Spark Notes. And I thought that was like severe.
I thought I was cooking with Spark Notes.
Severe cheating back then. Spark Notes used to like, look, hey, that was cheating crazy. Now these kids got ChatGPT and the rest, all that. Alexa, what's 10 times 5?
It's different. It's different times, man.
Before I had to show my work, put the little number at the top. These kids don't do nothing. But
now all the classes are online. It's like what?
Yeah, it's over with.
Yeah.
There is no notebook. There is no binder. There is no pen and paper, man.
I don't know why they have. Why do they even have backpacks now?
They don't. They got the Louis duffel now. Or they got the Goyard duffel.
Oh my God.
Because they got the bread.
That's when I knew I was a young boy. When I started seeing the young boys pull up with the Louis bags, I said, oh, yeah, we're in the new era.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen that.
It will never be the same. Kids
coming up with Louis bags, MCM bags, all type of stuff. That's their basketball bags.
Yeah, they pros. They're pros now. So
I'm good with it. Guys, get in the gym. This is our longest episode.
We had our highest view.
Yeah, 439. Last one was 300.
We have more on TikTok too. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, tap in with us on the weekdays at 8 a.m. PST. And seriously, appreciate everybody for being here and chiming into the chat. There's so much love. So make sure you guys tap in with us next week and have your questions ready. So do we have any guests next week?
Yeah, next week, I think 29th is actually goes in perfect with this. We'll have the general manager of the University of Missouri. They just signed Jason Crow. Probably going to be the best time to talk about the NBA players going to college and the rest. So it's actually perfect timing. Like Shador says, it's perfect timing. So, yeah, we'll have him on Monday. And, yeah, y'all can ask him y'all questions. Please be live when we have a guest. I need y'all in y'all A game. Ask questions.
We need some Q. We need some questions for sure.
Yeah. Right. T's crossed, I's dotted. Be there sharp. Don't be late to class, you guys. We'll find you.
Yep.
On that note, we are out.
We are outro, y'all. Appreciate y'all. There you go.